はいどうも皆さんこんにちはこんばんは KD ゲームズのクリボーです。ということで NBA2K マイキャリアやっていきましょう。ということで久しぶりのマイコートからスタートですね。今なんかすんごいもん出そうになったよし、まあ今日はシュートは置いといて、まあちゃっちゃ試合に参りましょう。ということで今日はクリッパーズ戦ですね。これで4位と5位が入れ替わるかもしれません。参りましょう。久しぶりに聞いた気がするが、さようならがさあ敵地さあまあ抑えるのは河合レナード、ポール・ジョージなりなりいろいろといますが、
the bigger, tougher shots. The starters for the Portland Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Junior's out there with Anthony, and it's Nurkic in its center. And for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac is out there with Morris. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George, and it's Beverly in at the point. And the tenacity of Junior's inside play.
レナードをファウルアウトさせればいいんじゃないか説。
A player who's expected to be a bit of a project. They'll give him spots here and there early in the year, but he's shown well in the time he's had thus far. And Greg Jr., a player they have high hopes for. Talent is there certainly, but the opportunities to develop might not be readily available. Here's Beverly. 11 points for him in that last game.
ポール・ジョージの場所可愛いな。なんかレナードの場所なんかあれやな。やべ。すまん。
George with the bucket.
But you love how Paul George gets his feet under him first on these catch and
shoot.
His pre-shot routine is so important.
And Paul George, Doris, kind of a late bloomer coming up in high school. His older sister used to give him the business on the blacktop. Of course, eventually he found his stride, and the rest is history.
It took some encouraging from older sis and his high school coach, who actually had to threaten suicides to get the guy to shoot more. And think about it. College basketball at mid-major Fresno State. That's really where he got onto the NBA radar.
Here's Lillard. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Here's Nurkic.
Oh, いいね。
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
いやー、わーお。やっぱ話すとダメやな。今日話すのやめます。今日はもうあれやな。ヘルプはないと思ったかいみんな。おいおい。やば。ミドルか。まあオッケーオッケー。追いやられたんですけど。
And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win. And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay. And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone. Now, here's Junior. He picked up 18
wow!
in the last game in Chicago.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time. Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Here's Junior. And you know the points will be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Junior. And you can see the floor awareness there.
いやレナードマジで抜けん。ディフェンスがすごい。
Beverly the pass to Zubac. And here's Leonard from three. Lillard with the rebound. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. This game coming on the heels of
Wow,
their win against
Mashka.
Chicago.
They played terrific defensively. The few
Yapa.
guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end.
Oh,
And I
shoot.
thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win.
And we talk about court awareness.
Yeah, but-
There, McCollum doing
Wait,
a
wait,
beautiful
wait.
job spotting the open man.
Now here is George. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. Here's Zubac. No good on that
Nice.
one. Great D that time from Nurkic. Anthony kicks to Lillard. Here's Junior. Launches it. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
どんまい。
Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Some tough offensive sets.
お前は中に入れん。
Yeah, right now you just need
絶対に入れん。
to get some momentum.
They blow the whistle.
やっちゃったね、それ。それはやっちゃってるわ。それずっこけるわ、俺も。わあ、勝ってんのか。
Jackson against Lillard. Jackson passes to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Launches a 3. It's hauled in
Nice
by the
three.
Trailblazers. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Shamet and Leonard are on the wing. Then it's Marcus Morris. And there's Jackson. It's Kabengele in at the center
一瞬フェイ
position.
ク入れて、
So
おっ
that's
て
the
なったけ
lineup
ど、
on the floor
も
for
う
the
打てばええやんと思ったのに、
Awesome
まあ、
form
打って入ったけんよかったわ。
for Lillard with textbook technique.
Here's Leonard.
あ、もう無理
And no doubt they'd love to
あ
see
れ
him
あれ
get
決められるとか無理
of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here is Hardaway. He's
邪魔
gotten
なん
some
だけど。
minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Lillard kicks to Junior.
外した
Clippers trail by 6. Pass to Jackson. Here's Kabengele. Guarded by Hardaway. A nice shot by Kabengele.
And they
4点差。
repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now, here's Junior. Lillard scanning the floor.
マジ
An absolute
マジ
bomb from three-point range.
マジ今の。あれ入るんや。すんげえ。
Straight points off
怖っ
the three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
あー、くそ。
Right, you could see on that possession, one side
もう
playing with a
レナー
little
ド
desperation,
手
the
長え
other side losing focus.
Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Patrick Beverly comes in for Landry
Ooh.
Shamet. McCollum's checked in for Portland.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Clippers trail by 5. Outside Jackson. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the
Oh.
second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
まあ、なんか俺飛んでたらファールな気がしたけん、まあいいや
In。the paint, the defense nowhere to be found.
Lillard, the pass to Junior. Poked
や
away.
っべ。
Fires from the
うわ何今の見た今見たなああやばい、詰まった。
It's held in by Zubac.
座りながらシュート打ったんだけど、こいつ。
6 rebounds in the game. Goes up with a strike.
大爆笑なんだけど、俺の中で。
Leonard missing. Portland leading by 3. Here's McCollum. Sweet
ああ、やべえ、涙出てきた。
And such a clever score.
大爆笑なんだけど、今の初めて見た。
He's got it all.
2K20 からやってきたけど初めて見たよあれ。
With some Gatorade, that's important.
やばい、やばい。
Don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of the game, you have to stay hydrated.
Jackson finds Zubats. McCollum against Beverly, and Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Kicks it out to Leonard.
いや、そこはお前多分決めれんかろ。
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point. This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
And Nurkic gets it to go.
俺のアシストが。
On that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Beverly deciding where to go with it. And it's Anthony with the ball for Portland. 7-point differential.
マジどっち？
キッ
クボールバイオレーションか。なかなかないよ。
Nurkic against Zubats. Three-pointer, Lillard.
やばい、ずれた。おお、入った。マジ。
The three-pointers keep dropping. You get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Trailblazers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Here's Leonard.
I think he's got a set
right now.
Like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he is
Rebound.
completely bothered.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make.
Rebound.
Patterson, he's checked in for the Clippers. The free throw drops for Zubats. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to lose.
そんなことしてるとちょっと点取っちゃうぞ。やべ、マジか。
The pass to Junior. The tray.
ずれた。
It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And here's Beverly. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take.
変わってしもうた。今日全然点取れてねえな。まあ、勝ってるからいいや。
So it's Portland going into the break with. Thanks for the great interview, David.
メロって何歳今？
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA.
で、10点差か。OK。
Clippers trail by 10. On the
今
court
日
right
全
now
然
for
札
the
が残ってません。
Trailblazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Junior. Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Zubats, that's good.
You simply must put a body on this guy.
スクリ
You
ーンア
know
ウト
he's
ショットも
going
取れ
to
ん。
try to get to that glass.
Lillard outside. He
おー、
wants
そ
to
っ
get
ち
to
お前もう中に入っちゃったんか。うまいな今のは。それはナイスだったわ。
Now here's Beverly. The dish to Leonard. From the top of the key. And that one goes long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down.
Hey, let's shoot.
He is that open.
Count the basket.
And they're passing
Push
the
up,
ball
push
very
up.
crisply here.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Leonard.
いや、ずれだ。
That one, no good. Excellent D there from Junior.
When the story of Kawhi Leonard is told,
うわー、ぐどこまで飛んでんの。早くこれをプレイステーション5で体験したいもんだぜ。
Clippers with the ball.
まあ当日買えるかまだわかんないけど、一応当たれば買う予定ではあるけど、一応ね。
Over Junior.
まあ、なんて言ったってまだエディション、一応ねプレイステーション5のあれを持ってるからね、購入権持ってるからね、マイフォーエバーエディション買ったからちょっと体験したいまではある。まあ、別にプレイステーション4のゲームできるけん、俺のプレイステーション4あれなんだよね、初期モデルだから相当古いんだよね。プラスコントローラーの機器も悪いし、買い替え時ではある。正直中古で買ったしね。2万切ってたから買ったけど、中古で全然できんことはないと思って買ったけど、あれやけど。まあ、プレステのね、公式トレーラーとか見るとすんげえ映像綺麗になってるからね、それをお届けできるか、その映像美をお届けできるかどうかは定かではないけど。青、ごめん。まあそれもこれも変えてからの話だからな、やっぱ。撮影日現在でいつまでどこで応募できてんだ俺。ドンキしか応募できてないわ今でこの後、まあ、イオンとかの応募しようかなっていう俺はおる。あ、星か。はい、シュー。まあでも今のところ当日でゲットできる枠っつったら俺もうイオンとドンキぐらいしかないからな。やべ。は
Yeah, I just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a three of his own. Beautiful.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Cullen passes to Lillard. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Pass to George.
やべー、ごめんよあれは無理だ。
That Kawhi plays with. It is what allows him to rise up and put it down with authority.
McCollum outside. Got a piece of it.
うわ、やばい、それまずいな。
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. The shot's good on the assist.
いいシュートチェック出たから、まあまあまあまあまあまあまあ悪くはないといったことだ。
How about the focus and locked in nature of Kawhi Leonard? My goodness.
ああ、めっちゃレナードに、カットされる。あ、やばい、シュート打ってたのにやらかした。タフショット打ってくれる。そして入るなるべく時間ギリギリにパスを出すっていうね。いやらしい、まあ、味方からしてしまえばたまらんけどね
Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen.
お、変わった。リラード21得点か。すげえ。わーお、待った。待った。6点差になってる。あ、やべ、飛んじゃった。メロナイス。
Morris inside, covered by Anthony. Shamet the pass to Zubats.
それ俺かい。
Anthony with it. They've got Landry Shamet, Patrick Beverly out there with Paul George. Then it's Ivica Zubac, and it's Morris in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the
あ、まあ決めてくれるなら何度その。
And Anthony gets it to go.
You know, you have to like the activity from your superstar. Anthony staying involved even off the basketball.
Pass to Shamet.
まあある意味どちらもエースは温存か今。
Outside, George. From past the arc.
うわあ、スリーか、痛えな。そのスリーは痛え。
Shoots from 12.
だ。
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, just attack the defense time and time again. Junior knows what constant pressure he can apply.
And both free throws good for Junior.
Junior.
By 5.
Nice.
McCollum, and now McCollum running the floor all by himself. Lays it in.
Nice shoot.
7
点差。いやでもまだファールゲーム圏内だな、ある意味。ナイス。
And it's the Trailblazers on the break, and that one's good, Junior.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Inside. Back to Shamet.
大丈夫なはず。
No good with the triple. Trailblazers leading by 9. Hardaway with a wide open look.
はい、ナイスショ
That
ー。
falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists in the game. LA has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And stolen by Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Well, how about the athleticism and elevation? Junior doing work.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the
カットできませんでした。
Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Now, here's Shamet. He's covered closely. And stolen by Junior. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And
Yes.
all the fouls, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
入ります。外すんかい。バスカン取った意味。
Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Damian Lillard's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Here's George. And just miss after miss right now.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Trailblazers leading by 15. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. McCollum outside. He feeds it to Junior. Stolen by Morris. Beverly with the ball.
今のは完全に俺のミス。
Beverly, the pass to Leonard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
うわー、外してくれるか。
And it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
うまい、ジョージ、うまい、それは。だから13点差、さすがにいけるっしょ。あぶれ。無理でした。
Now here's Beverly and the pass to Morris. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Junior's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And it's sent back by George.
わあ、まあまあまあまあまあまあ。
Timing from Paul George on that rejection.
ナイスシュー。
Twice on the pipes.
ナイスシュー。
Feels good for Nurkic. I know you appreciate this.
なんだかトリプルダブルできそうでできないスタッツしてんだよな。
Shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And
Rebound.
think about a few guys. James Harden. I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. CJ McCollum.
こいつの目の前で俺はドリブルをしない方がいいと誓おう。自分のハンドリングセンスがなさすぎる。
Well, defender tries to give Junior a little bit of trouble, but this guy's got the physical response and scores anyway.
And the foul called on Junior. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's George, and the Clippers call time here. One guy who's getting it done.
15点差？勝ったっしょ、さすがに。スリー5本でしょ。自分たちが決めれんだもん。さすがに勝てる。
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Real the game. Junior.
That line reads a little like a point guard with all those assists. Such unselfish play, and he's been a great teammate.
これはね、リラードのおかげ。
He doesn't have to go it alone. He's got four of the guys out there to help him.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, "We've got."
おお、2人同時に飛んじゃダメでしょ。リバウンドがいなくなる。
Give it everything you've got out there, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now Anthony. Pass to Junior.
やべ、やらかした。フェイクで止めようとしたらまた打ってしまった。
Here's George. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound.
ファールじゃねえのか今の。自分で今あれファールじゃねって思ったけど、ファールじゃねえならいいや。まあ。
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued?
外せ、俺にリバウンドを。
The great players, individual players in history.
はあ、タイムアウト取らんでよくね、さすがに。
I think so. Having said that, I think championships
13点でしょ。
obviously, and
ないでしょ。
in basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys: Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson. A lot of great.
あ、また打っちゃった。
It's easy to count things. The measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them.
そんなちまちま取っとっていいかな、このチーム。
Over Junior. Bounce pass from Beverly. The three from George. They get it again. Zubats. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Trailblazers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
いやー、マジでレナードが来るのが早い。まあ、もうこの時間帯でファールゲームする気ないなら、もううちの勝ちは決定やね。え
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Lillard.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What if
変わったー。 またダブルダブルも達成できず変わってしまった。よし、とりあえず2連勝。まあ今日はちょっと面白いシーンも見れたし、まあ良かった試合ではなかったですかね。シュート打ったっけ？一応打ったのか。お金ありがたい。あ、今日はどこもあれがなかったな。企業からの案件がなかったわ。じゃあ次はキングス戦でございますか。もうレイカーズとやりたくないんだが。キングスってウエスタンの13位か。全然見えてないとこにいるわ。はい、ということで今回この辺で終わりたいと思います。さよなら。